walking distance from Ribfest, right?
Oh yeah, God.
You know when
when
the
all this dies down.
yeah, in the post-apocalypse, it's gonna
That's
be
right.
a mutant Ribfest.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are we for? Okay, we need to upgrade this, but other than that, can I?
Oh, we already are recording, by the way?
Oh, yes, we are.
Excellent.
And
Perfect.
my gauntlet is super gauntlet now.
There we go.
Okay, let's hope I have enough.
So pretty much just the Shifu now. You're gonna have to pump some.
Well,
some
come on!
muscles
Oh, come on! Yes.
Oh, you're good. You're definitely good.
Yep. Okay. Here we are. Yeah, and other than that, I'll just be using that for upgrading my my herbs if I had any. 5 medicine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save again. So right now we're gonna go and do the big multi-story gauntlet thing to give us a thing that we need for the final weapon.
Yes, we're gonna go and knock this guy off here. Eric, what have you been playing?
I've been replaying the story modes of Mortal Kombat since we're about to get the Aftermath expansion.
We are.
Okay, Master Yoda.
It's a good time to get caught back up on the intricacies of the plot. So we do want that.
Yeah, and to hype up for the release.
Yeah.
So EB Games have opened back up, right?
Really?
Yeah, at least some locations. I know the one I go to called me and told me to go pick up my pre-order of Resident Evil 3. I was like, yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Look at how fast.
I'm sorry about that.
Look at how fast I suck up those souls now.
Yeah, it's pretty good. They solid.
Actually, so. Okay, no. Fuck. Forgetting the controls there.
It's a good thing that we've already revealed that we're Canadians, because if people didn't know before, then you saying EB Games would tip it off pretty hard there.
Yes. See, so you in theory could go back up, but you want to go to that sphincter to go lower.
Further down.
And as yeah, if you guys could yield some healing souls, that'd be great.
Yeah, I was just looking at that, and you're not really getting quite enough to.
I'm not gonna waste my healing on the second floor of this dungeon, though.
Yeah, not a good idea. Hopefully that turns around, and well, once you start knocking off stronger enemies, you're gonna get more. More common healing souls too, right?
Hopefully, there's also gonna be possibly some chests with healing stuff. Maybe like 1 or 2 in the whole dungeon, I guess. But like if these enemies do behave as regular enemies, then they definitely should be yielding some healing souls eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, you just.
It's just a matter of playing the numbers. There's only so much time that can go by before you're bound to get some souls. So.
Yeah.
I have oh gosh, shit. Okay, no, it's fine. So yeah, I have recently purchased and am. Oh no.
Come on.
Oh, you're fine. You're okay.
Okay, so I'm guessing these guys are actually not gonna give me any healing souls because, like, and I'm dead.
Yeah, it's been so long. Yeah.
Yeah, usually, okay, so... well, you know what? I can't even save in here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use the medicine and see what I end up with.
Might as well, yeah.
If I have like 2 medicine... Oh, see, look, we do have a chest.
Hey, there we go.
Ah, you cocksucker. See that?
That is almost certainly going to be something that'll like really.
I know there is a special item that you find here, which is like a actual like revival item.
Oh.
Nope, that's just a piece of shit fluoride. God damn it.
It's just fluoride.
It's fluoride for your denty minty goodness. You know, to take care of your teeth, you gotta put some fluoride into your wasabi.
That's right. So yeah, Mafia 2, great game, bad port. What else is going on?
Oh, so by the way, I've been so EB Games called me and they told me to pick up my Resident Evil 3, and I was like, yeah, well, I already got it, so they're like, yeah, you can just put that $20 towards something else. So I was considering either Marvel's Spider-Man, the one made by
Insomniac.
Yeah. Or okay, so I did just get some health souls.
Good.
Maybe I have to do the critical hits for it in this dungeon. And you notice, by the way, that it's getting darker. Like the background is blue in this one, and it's changing aesthetically a little bit. What a great fucking dungeon!
I hadn't quite noticed, but I do believe you. Yeah.
And the creepy moving teeth, or whatever they are.
Yeah.
It's like you're in the mouth of a.
We're heading into the belly of the beast.
Oh, these fuckers.
Oh yes.
Bug type, weak against fire type. So the other game I was considering is Outer Worlds.
Oh, yeah. If you're a fan of New Vegas, then
right.
Then by the sounds of it, you're going to love it. Yeah.
Yeah, and so that I find it really weird that like I looked it up and it seems like a really solid game, but I have not heard many people actually talking about it.
It's well, it's a studio that isn't Bethesda,
right?
Like using the Fallout formula, and it's not to say that it's like a plagiarization, but
no, but it's a space game. It's basically like more like thematically more Firefly than Fallout.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, for sure. It's the catch with Obsidian, the developers of the game, is I'm 99% sure that they were the ones who developed the first 2 Fallout games. So they were actually the owners of the franchise before Bethesda came along and wanted to make them 3D open world games. Were
they like people that were originally at Interplay?
I'm not sure about that.
Because it was Interplay that published the original Fallout games.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like, but the thing is, like, aside from the fact that New Vegas was buggy as shit, like, everybody would say that Obsidian did a better job RPG-wise than Bethesda, as far as, like, you know, how the character developments, the faction system, the companion quests, things like that.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Like...
No, yeah, for sure. I miss playing New Vegas. It was quite a game, so I am looking forward to trying something like it. So buying Outer Worlds down the line is something that I do want to get to.
Plus, even with like when it comes to space operas, like it's not like the last Mass Effect game knocked it out of the park or anything.
No. Every single thing that I have heard about Andromeda has all been bad. I haven't heard a single good thing.
Yeah, so like, it's just, yeah, it just seems like, you know, there is a void to be filled for those types of like space adventure RPGs. It'd be different if it's like, oh yeah, why would you get Outer Worlds when the new Mass Effect is so amazing and everybody's playing that?
Yeah, no,
But-
that's not quite the case for right now.
And
so
we're
it is
we're probably not getting another one for quite, or Anthem for that matter, you know?
Oh god, Anthem, like it's not a based on what I've seen of Anthem. It's not even a space opera in the same sense of like a Mass Effect game. Like it's just a space themed like
Right.
a third person shooter.
Right,
But
so-
yeah, like everything that I've seen and heard about Mass Effect is worse than Andromeda. Yeah.
So yeah, like we needed that new space RPG, and I think Outer Worlds could fill that void. And I don't know, like from what I heard, it's really good. So I think it needs a little more attention because I don't even remember it like being advertised too well prior to release.
There's a decent chance. I think it's very likely that it was advertised. We just might have missed the boat on that. Yeah. Plus, I'm willing to bet that Bethesda themselves are not happy about the success of the game because the reviews coming in have all been fantastic. Because now it's like this is essentially proof that Bethesda is not necessary to pull off like a great one of these.
Yeah. Ah, you tentacle asshole. Where's your hentai cap?
That's right. How come I can see your eyes?
I meant like a really big, fancy, shiny cap with big hentai letters all over it.
Oh, gotcha. No, I was going for the trope that in all hentais the hair covers the eyes of the main character. But yes, no. I was gonna say, Outer Worlds does look solid. However, that being said, I have played and sunk multiple hours into Marvel Spider-Man, so that is also not a bad choice. I think you would fucking love it.
I mean, eventually both of those are definitely on my need to get list. So this is the talisman. This thing is actually, if I die, it can actually revive me,
Oh, there you go.
which is not something that happens in a Resident Evil.
No.
Okay.
I'm actually looking at my copy of Marvel Spider-Man on the shelf right now, and yeah, that is a heck of a game there. I think you would enjoy it.
Okay.
I had better let you focus.
Yeah, these guys are definitely some of the more advanced enemies. I mean, these are one of the most recently introduced ones, and their stealth camouflage isn't.
Oh, these are the ones that were a mini boss.
Yeah. There was a boss for Kaede.
Yeah. Their health levels are not changed now that they're just regular enemies, right?
I can't really tell because Kaede's weapon is just not as good by default, but they're formidable. And the problem is that as soon as they're invisible, they're invincible. So they do have like invincibility frames.
Mm-hmm.
What's in here? Fluorite? Oh, herb.
Alright.
Alright, I can upgrade you later, Herbert. What do we got here? Oh, great. We got one invisible motherfucker and two of these. And
Let's see you make it work, Eric.
so the cool thing is that even though the lightning magic is like targeted towards a single enemy, that final blow does have a little bit of an area of effect. Like, hey, not into those kinds of kinky whips and. Well, someone else isn't. I'm gonna reserve the judgment for myself.
You're not putting yourself up there.
But rest assured,
to that degree, yeah.
But rest assured, not from someone who looks like that.
No, not gonna happen. You may take that elsewhere, sir.
Thankfully, it seems like there was only one invisible guy on this floor. I wish I could just pull him in.
Something that I do have to point out to you, and I won't go too in depth into it because it could be considered spoiler content depending on how much I talk about. But the nice thing about Marvel Spider-Man by Insomniac is you're not getting the same formula that we've gotten for almost every piece of Spider-Man media to date. Like the formula for Spider-Man media typically was okay. So what are the origins of Spider-Man? Who is Uncle Ben? Okay, so Uncle Ben died, and he died for this reason. Great power comes great responsibility, so on and so forth. Everyone in the world has heard it a million times.
Okay.
All right. So Marvel Spider-Man starts off like right away, like years into Peter Parker's career. So he is a veteran Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Well, Web of Shadows was kind of like that too, thankfully.
Okay.
That was a fun game that seems to have disappeared off the face of the earth. I wonder if people realized that it was actually really good and just grabbed up all the used copies of it, and the graphics in that game were very underwhelming, and I think that kind of made it at first kind of fly under the radar. Mm-hmm. Like it looked like a slightly upgraded version of a PS2 game.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, and it came out in 2008?
Oh yeah, that's definitely not good.
So it looked like almost like a last gen. You know what it looked like? It looked like those very, very early Xbox 360 games, like Tomb Raider Anniversary or something. Where oh boy, what the hell? Oh,
like Camino and the hand of the elements or whatever the fuck it was called. One sec. Hang on. Xbox 360.
Oh shit.
Cameo elements of power. Yes.
Oh, okay. Don't know if I'm familiar with that one.
That is, I think, the first game that I ever saw on the 360. I think it's the first 360 game that I ever saw. And man, it was kind of choppy, which I guess is to be expected for the first 360 game.
Yeah,
or one of the first, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, it just it checked off all the marks where it's like, oh yeah, this game has normal maps, so it's a new gen game. But oh my god, you guys are so annoying. But it didn't look very good at all. But it was fun as hell to play. That's the thing,
Oh yeah.
So.
Right on.
And it was the gimmick was cool because it was the Venom creature symbiote started infecting others. So you get to fight against Venom Wolverine and stuff in it.
Oh, I didn't know about that. No.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But I don't know. I played it a few times. I traded it off, and I was seeing it everywhere in the used section. But then it just kind of vanished, like a lot of PS3 game, so I'm wondering if it's like a collectible now.
Probably is at this point, yeah.
And like so many of those collectible hidden gems, this one did not. I don't think it got released on PC. That's the other thing, right? Like, with stuff like, there's a lot of stuff that went under the radar back then, but.
Well, that's something that we've got to keep in mind is over the course of the last decade, we've gone through a bit of a PC revolution, where now we are pretty determined to push for PC ports from developers and from publishers rather. The big push for PC gaming to be just as mainstream as console gaming.
There it is.
Was a bit more of a last decade kind of thing. Yeah.
I got the Ocarina of Time.
You did.
So this is what gives us our ultimate weapon.
Ah.
And wait, does this mean that this is the final floor?
Could be.
You can't tell. Like, it is a little bit of a reused asset, despite the different colors. So it's kind of hard to tell that, like, whether that sphincter actually takes you down or if it's just a. Like, you can't really tell that it's the final area if it is, you know.
Yeah. They could have made it look a bit more hell-like if this was the.
Well, the ironic thing is that the first floor of this is the red one.
Yeah. Slowly got darker as things went on.
Yep. Colder. Cool colors. We got. So, I am noticing that these guys seem to. The faster weapon seems to work quite well against them, just because. They recoil,
this might actually be your better option.
Oh, there we go. See, I can't go down any lower. So,
yeah, that's it.
We have finished the big bad dungeon of the game.
That was not as long as I would think.
No, it's not too bad. Let's see. What are we at? We still have like 25 minutes.
Hey.
Honestly, like, I'm wondering if we can even just beat it today.
Well, like, it's Sunday, right? So
yeah.
Do you have any responsibilities for today?
I am always irresponsible, Matt. Don't you know that?
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Okay, so
now you're talking like a gamer.
I found my Ocarina of Time. Here's a big scary eyeball of scariness. And we have great bow and great arrow. So there we go.
All right, Samanosuke. I get it. You've got a flair for the dramatic. Let's just get this over with.
Okay, he's gonna like scratch his face with the arrow.
Yep. Back when you were younger, did you ever go to summer camp and try some archery?
No, when I was that young, we didn't have summer camp in Ukraine.
That's a shame.
I did try archery a couple of years ago when I went to a retreat with my choir.
Oh, cool.
Did pretty okay for my first try.
There you go.
Oh.
Another gauntlet. You look like you came straight from the pages of Berserk. No, like seriously, like this guy looks like he could be a member of the God Hand.
I do dig these kinds of designs. Scully. Oh, right. No Gauntlet, but we do have an reskin of that guy.
Marcellus, huh?
Yeah, I could tell he was a Marcellus the moment I saw him. He looks like total Marcellus. But I guess this is what happens when you have a villain named Guildenstern.
Yeah.
Where is Rosencrantz? Ooh.
Health? Yes.
I'm just like gonna spam the magic on this guy, like seriously.
It's probably your best call, yeah. Ah, shield gone. Very good.
Oh, he's got 2 swords now.
Oh, he's got after image. Look at this anime man.
Animan?
Look at this anime man.
Okay, you know what? I'm just wondering. Why don't I try and shoot him? I have not used this fucking gun like barely at all in this playthrough. There you go. This is how you beat a Resident Evil villain.
Very good.
Ah. You know what? I did realize that he doesn't seem to be yielding any souls from getting shot. And I can't...
No, but you are killing him.
I can't shield, though, with the gun. That's the thing.
Yeah. The question is whether or not you're killing him fast enough.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. I should have upgraded my herbs. That's okay.
Don't forget the chest there before you leave.
There you go. Killed him fast enough.
Very good.
So much drama.
Whenever the black box appears on the top left of my screen, is that just the trophy notification getting blacked out for me?
I don't know. I don't get trophy notifications to turn those off. I do see a black box on my screen whenever you're streaming Neo, though. So it might just be a thing.
Yeah, we're probably seeing the same thing. Wait, is it always there permanently?
No, just like once in a while, it kind of pops in for like a brief moment.
Okay, that's the exact same thing that I'm seeing now too. Okay.
Oh wait, is this it?
Maybe.
Can I play my
play the Song of Time, Eric?
Yes, the Song of Healing.
Man, the Song of Healing might be the best fucking track in the franchise. Okay, I know that I have exposed myself as a but wait, actually, I'm gonna hold that thought and give this a moment.
There she is.
There she is.
The Ultima weapon.
なんだと?
Bishamon sword. It's really feels really nice to use it.
What kind of interesting qualities does the Bishamon sword have, Eric?
It has infinite magic.
You can do a spin attack. Very good.
Spin attack, and look, like my magic meter isn't even there. So.
Nope.
Okay, so
it doesn't draw on your own magic. It just has its own its own magic itself inside of the blade.
And
it's pretty good.
And it just deals more damage than anything else. And swings faster in addition, so it's very satisfying to use. What are you gonna do? Look at that! I just obliterated.
That's pretty good.
I forgot how.
Man, this thing is busted.
Yeah. Oh.
Though I guess you deserve it for the final stretch of the game.
Oh, look at that. That's so gross. That little asshole is spitting them out.
It is.
And it's like twitching and convulsing too, you know? It's like...
What is this, Never Dead?
Right?
Yeah.
Well, like...
Like, there's not much, like there's not many other ways to interpret that, yeah.
It just shits out the baby.
That's right. Yeah, though, I was gonna say, I know that I keep exposing myself as a mark for Majora's Mask, specifically. But the Song of Healing and the Astral Observatory, two of like the strongest tracks in the whole franchise. I'm not sure if you can recall it or not, but the track that plays when you go into the after you get through the bomber's hideout, when you're at the observatory.
I know, yeah.
See the moon shed a tear.
It's a lovely track.
Like it's like it's hauntingly good. Yeah, it's great.
Final boss.
Final boss already.
And it's not Nobunaga. It's Liquid Snake.
It is some kind of liquid snake.
It's Dracula transformation is what it is.
Holy shit, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. The Grail of Despair. Eric, you've seen a lot of metal album covers during your day. Is this not something that would fit right at home?
Dibs.
Ooh, right? Kisama!
たとえこの鬼が滅びようとお前だけは必ず倒す
And with this sword, it's not going to be too difficult.
I kind of feel like switching to the other ones and pummeling him with some other magics first. Oh, see?
There you go.
Yeah, this guy is actually a bit of a pushover. Like, this is... Whoa! Okay, I don't even know what I just did.
Ooh.
Like... Yeah, this sword is
God.
fucking broken for this game.
He's getting fucking worked.
I mean, but like, if you think of it in Resident Evil logic, like 7 medicines is more than enough, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like having a full inventory of mixed herbs and attacking him with like, well, maybe not quite a rocket launcher, but Magnum at least.
Yeah. Plus, partway through the fight, you're gonna wind up with the special rocket launcher, anyways.
Yeah. Well, not this fight.
No, not this specifically. But if we're comparing it to the Tyrant, then
yeah.
Like the fact that like you're being so lazy with the approach to the fight, like you're letting yourself take the full damage from his fire breath, and like there's no stress whatsoever.
Yeah,
shows that like winning this DPS race with him is going to be a breeze. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like honestly, it's not even that unattainable without the special sword. Like if you use your magics when you need to, and if you have enough healing, and enough is not that much. And I have the talisman, which if I die will revive me, you know? So there is a little bit of a, like, if you explore it thoroughly enough, that pretty much counts as a grind factor where you've, you know, beefed yourself up enough to finish this game without too much trouble. I don't want to die though, just because.
You don't want to die. You don't want to lower your ranking, of course.
Yes, of course. Okay, you know what? That's actually even faster. And is this it? I can't remember.
Notice how he took out his ordinary katana for that cutscene there.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know.
I'm gonna humble him. Yeah.
It's like there's no way you can get to this point without having one of the other 3 swords at least. So they could have included them, but well.
Yeah.
They're like, one thing we know for sure is that he has the katana. Oh yeah, this is cool.
What is the blood of the hero gonna do? Oh, you got your mega form!
Yeah.
What? Soul Calibur!
Yes, I have turned into Nightmare.
Oh man, this is gonna be a stomp. Oh, that's a good ass finish.
Yeah. One thing that Capcom always nailed, even with the old Resident Evil games, is the final cutscene is just such a reward.
Gotta get the climax. So we don't have the Princess's Blood, Chief. We're out of that, so you're gonna have to search elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you're gonna have to drink from the wait, what was it called?
From the from the Chalice of Despair.
Yes. You're gonna have to drink from the Chalice of Cheeriness.
Yeah.
アンヌな息子達興が国主になると再び織田軍が美濃へ進発ついに稲葉山城は落城ここに斎藤家は
So this is them trying to like consolidate this game with actual history, which was neat.
斎藤家没落後雪姫は斎藤家とゆかりの深かった堺の豪商今井宗久のところへ一旦は身を寄せたが一月も経たないうちに忽然と姿を消した宗久の計らいで南蛮船に乗り世界へと旅立ったのであるその旅には夢丸も従っていた He
also got a better haircut.
Yeah. Let's hope.
一方、楓は左馬之助を必死に探し続けたが見つけることはできなかった。あくる年、左馬之助の叔父の明智光秀に隠密として抱えられ、数々の功績を残したが、14年後。 山崎の合戦でその生涯を閉じる。
Ah, she died young.
そして左馬之助は玄馬を倒した
As for Samanosuke,
領として行方
No
が
one
知れず
knows.
その生死
no one knows what happened to him until the third game a couple of years later. At which point he teamed up with Jean Reno and kicked some ass.
There you go. Hey, we beat Onimusha.
Beat Onimusha! Let me just,
You did. I can't take credit for that.
with 8 minutes to spare.
I was just here for the ride. That was all you, buddy.
Well, you were in another part of Japan
That's right.
fighting demons there. So yeah, this was a nice, humble little entry into early PS2 library. Just a solid little fun title. While people were getting the bad news that Resident Evil Remake won't be coming to the PS2 because they tried very hard to sign an exclusive deal with GameCube with Nintendo
Yeah, that was a GameCube exclusive
for a good while, yeah. Until Capcom was like, "Oh, yeah, no, sorry, we're just gonna port it now everywhere."
Did they break a contract to do that?
No, I mean, this was like, they didn't... I mean, the first port of it was for the Wii, so that was still Nintendo. And then they didn't end up making a remaster of it until like 2015, so... I don't know about Resident Evil 4 though, because with that one was supposed to be exclusive too, and then... I don't know under what stipulation they managed to release it on the PS2 the following year. But, I mean, if obviously they couldn't have done something that put them into legal trouble, so...
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have a...
Otherwise, we would have huge problems.
Yeah.
And the series might not have been able to continue.
Which, you know, for a few years there, I would have said it was better off.
Yes, you certainly would have, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Now, this is your third time beating Onimusha?
Oh no, I beat it several times. Like, this is the first time me playing through this HD remaster. But I've beaten it like, I don't know, I would say at least 5 times. Like, starting from the old PS2 days, when I probably got it in 2002 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would revisit it quite regularly back in the day. And then part 2 came out, which was interesting, because it had like a bit of a social link mechanic to it.
Onimusha 3 has a social link mechanic?
Part 2.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, where you get to like spoil other characters with items, you know, gifts, and if they like them, they have a greater affinity towards you, and that affects who comes to help you and what cutscenes take place. So it's actually quite deep, even though like in some ways it's annoying because you don't know, you know, if you want to get like every possible like story branch, figuring it out by yourself is like almost impossible.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still cool because like you could be like, oh, I don't like this character, so you don't give them anything, favor the other characters, and those are the ones who are gonna play more of a role in the story as a result.
Well, if it starts to affect the actual gameplay, then that's where it becomes a problem. Because if you've got a member of the cast who you don't like for their character, but have great effects in combat, then that would be a issue. I'm not sure if it worked that way though.
No, they were all okay for like somewhat decent, as Resident Evil companions tend to be. Like, it wasn't, and they were only there for like certain scenes either way, so most of the time you're running around by yourself.
Gotcha.
And then Onimusha 3 had time travel mechanics, and yeah, like I said, John Reno, at least partially, and then for some reason they... Oh my god, he's alive!
He's not dead.
But part three is the one where Samanosuke returns as one of the protagonists.
Still, it's nice to have that stinger.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you do? You found most of the florets.
Yeah.
Got all 20 rooms.
I didn't even think I did that good. Oh yeah, Samanosuke's special outfit. He walks around in a panda costume.
Really?
Yes. Oh, I don't remember. I think the original game actually had, like, the English localization of it might have actually had a trailer, like a early teaser trailer for Onimusha 2. I'm just gonna start it up real quick and show you that panda costume. It's hilarious.
Let's see the panda outfit.
Yeah. Hopefully we have... Oh, there it is.
Oh, jeez. What an amazing panda outfit.
Right? Now there is a... And look at that little...
Look at the little arms.
Yeah. Now there is a actually button in the original that gets unused, but when you get this outfit... Wait, which one is it? When you get this... hold on. Wow. Okay, there is a way to bring that hood down. I just can't remember. Or did they like... Anyway, so that's the bonus costume.
There it is. It's kind of adorable, but it's also really fucking weird.
Right? Alrighty, so that was Onimusha, folks. We have 1 minute. We have 1 minute of share play left. This is Eric.
This is Matt!
And this is Onimusha 1 on the PS4. We are 21st Century Arcade.
And this is another completed playthrough. Take care, folks.
Take care.